Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of a new Trekkie. My 5-year mission to search out Star Trek media, to seek out our fans and merchandise, to boldly go where no fan has gone before.
Well, we're back to talking about Star Trek the Animated Series. And this time we're looking at the episode The Infinite Vulcan. One interesting fact about this episode is it was written by Walter Koenig, who was Chekhov in the show. But what was this episode about? Well, in this episode, the crew visits a planet inhabited by plant-based life forms and must save the life of Science Officer Spock after he is abducted by a giant clone of Dr. Stavis Canlesius, voiced by James Doohan. And I gotta say, apparently, Walter Koenig, apparently, he was very excited to have gotten to do an episode of this show, but, he didn't really find the, writing process for it unenjoyable due to how many rewrites for the episode, and I feel like he had an idea that was really cool.
Oh! Must have been a thorn.
In the fact that, a society is trying to steal Spock, and the fact that they think Spock is mostly the most amazing individual of the galaxy kind of ideas. And the creature designs of this episode are pretty cool, whether it is the plant-based creatures.
In effect here, your destructive machines will have no effect.
Of the planet, who apparently they look like plants. I also think they look like broccoli. And honestly, I gotta say that this episode is just kind of silly, honestly, in the fact that, okay, we have the Dr. Stavis character, but I'm gonna ask, why is he a giant?
Savior, our master.
Another plant? No, definitely human, Jim.
I am Dr. Stavros Caniclius V.
And, is he supposed to be a Vulcan? Because that had me slightly confused the entire gosh darn time. Is the reason they're trying to go after Spock because he is a Vulcan, and they're trying to get, say, an individual who has very good DNA or something? I don't know. This is very strange. But, I mean, I'm gonna give... Apparently, Roddenberry thought of the creature designs of the plant creatures. And, yeah, I mean, I feel like also the idea of this episode could be the idea of too many cooks.
And you got too many cooks, 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 too many.
Yeah. But honestly, I gotta say this episode is just kind of strange in the fact that I never realized how often Spock does the, the mind meld thing. I feel like say,
My mind to your mind, my thoughts to your thoughts.
I feel like in the films it was used, and in the show it was used, but at the same time it makes me feel like, say, this is just being used because the writers don't really know what to do they? I could totally be wrong about that perspective, but honestly, It's an interesting idea in the fact that, like, you know, like Dr. Stavis, basically he's basically a survivor of Earth's eugenics war. And if you wanted me to talk to him about that, I don't really know how I could connect it to Star Trek, sort of like how I connected the Red Scare to Star Trek. Maybe we'll do that. That all depends on if reviews for this show continue to go up. Because maybe this might get axed, fortunately. But what do you guys think of the Infinite Vulcan?